All right, so should Bait Girl Private Consulting have been appointed as the consultant running the White House for the next 4 years, where I got to handpick my staff, and I chose celebrities for the simple fact that right now, all we've had is like financial spoilers, like kids that got spoiled and all kind of fucked up in their head running for political offices. And I gotta say that I planned on picking, like, celebrities to work with me for the simple fact that, number one, they're human, okay? They do the doo-doo, they shower, they fart, they burp, sometimes chew with their mouth open, just like everybody else. So they're really nobody different or special, okay? They just happen to find their niche into acting, okay? So if that's how they found their niche and that's how they made their money, I'm going to bet that me and a hand group of politicians and probably 5,000 crackheads can run the White House in this country better than the politicians we've had in office and the police officers that we've had on the beat thus far. Okay? So in knowing this, I have been to jail, okay? I got hit. Okay, I've had a head injury over here. This crackhead, she got a $100 crack rock charge, hits me in the head while I'm brushing my teeth. Now, I'm standing at the sink, and she's like, get the fuck out of my way. Thinking, okay, maybe she needs to brush her teeth, too. Wash her hands. Toilet's right next to me. You can go and use the toilet. I back up, and she kind of bows her big old haughty belly at me and says, back the fuck up. Okay, still brushing my teeth, and I back up, and I'm a little closer to the wall, and she just comes right up and whacks me right in the side of the head, okay? So I go, and I headlock this bitch. Grab her right by her hair. I've had a fucking torn shoulder that I've needed surgery on since October of 2015 that Spectrum Hospital misdiagnosed as a spiral fracture and said I didn't need surgeries and didn't even splint the arm. So Dr. David Holfelder, who talked about vaginal penetration with a shoulder surgery situation in front of my kid, you're a fucking asshole. So I'm in jail and I got this crackhead, bucking in my armpit. Oh God, my titty is just killing me. I do think the left one feels a little more droopy than the right now, thanks. And I smash her ass right up against the door and use a detainer hold. Now, as I'm going back, I'm like, oh shit, your brain has the ability to slow down. It really does. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm in a fight right now. I'm supposed to hit you. Whack, 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 whack. Okay, so I gave her 4 licks as I'm smashing her ass right up against the door, grabbed her by the hair and the arm that was around her neck, and grabbed my right arm and shoved it into her back to use a detainer hold to feed her face to the wall. Okay? Now, you can hold somebody when you're close quarters between the wall, and the door, okay, for quite a bit till the guards come and not get hit in the face. Like, I will not let you fucking hit me. But if we're going to have a fight, be ready, because I'll take your fucking breath away. There was a fight that happened in the day room. Some nigger decided, from Matt's unit, my husband's unit. One of the real fucking soldiers. Not a fake. Not one fucking my husband. One of the real soldiers. Gotta be popping her nasty attitude mouth at me like I'm somehow about to be rude to her, and I'm talking about church. Black churches tend to have a little bit more of the Holy Spirit in there because I believe, honestly, with all my heart, black folks have a really, really, really heartfelt connection to God that white people have kind of gone their haughty way all their lives, trying to pretend like they got some sense with the Lord and they're right with Jesus, but you already know they're a fucking bigot. Okay, so, and knowing that there are people like this, yeah, I let her tenderize my back while I was yoking her jumpsuit down, and when I could weasel my way next to the table that was cemented to the floor, I kind of had to use leverage and pinned her into the wall and grabbed her by her throat to take her breath away. Figured after she'd hit me about 12+ times, she kind of wore herself out. If you're going to waste all that breath, let me just take it from you. Because there ain't no reason for no nigger bitch to ever put her fucking hands on another woman in jail unless it's for, like, predatory, territorial, this is my shit. And it was over the Bible. Black churches in Grand Rapids. Okay? So when I sit here and I say that I don't like people of color, it's because of those types. I don't know what kind of parenting they had or whatever, but there are really good mixed and colored people in the world that I can sit and have the most wonderful conversation with. They'd probably still look at me. I don't know why they use the word stupid, because black folks' vocabulary, their street slang makes them already sound stupid. versus like the color of my Polish skin. Okay, I am not a fucking slave owner. My family's never had fucking slaves. So when I hear a black person get all offended about some shit, I want to be like, move and work, motherfucker. Don't sit there and get all butthurt. If you got a job, what are you all offended by? You working. Sensitive ass, huh? Words of affirmation, your love language. And that one really hurt for some reason. You're not really getting the whole vocabulary. You're lazy and shiftless in your head. Because I see a lot more white people and politicians at that being niggers to us. I see how the justice system fucks people over because they'll violate asylum observers' rights. They will verbally and physically, psychologically, emotionally, and familially abuse and traumatize people that are fighting the battle for the greater good. Each one of the sick individuals that I've had to feed to the fucking grinder are predators to each one of you and your children. They will manipulate you. They will try to steal from you. They will try to exploit you. They will try to mess with your shit. If I have to get after some immature, irresponsible, selfish adults, it's because those adults need to be gotten after and the right people ain't doing it the right way. The UK beats the shit out of people at the street when they misbehave. For some reason here, we came from there. And we are somehow able to not ever step up the game to where we're just like them, beating the shit out of the adults that want to act like fucking jagaloons in public. That want to go and ask for crimes in places where there are good, hard-working people that tolerate a lot of shit to make their money and pay their bills. I'm just